If you haven't heard of the Florida Aquarium, you are missing out. The Florida Aquarium is one of Tampa's coolest tourist destinations, and they are ranked among the nation's top aquariums, and they have a focus on conserving our marine wildlife. But that's not exactly what this video is about. Well, kind of, but not exactly. So you see, recently I had the pleasure of exploring their Apollo Beach campus, which is their sea turtle conservation campus. This location is completely free to visit, and while you're there, you can go next door and visit the TECO Manatee Viewing Center as well. They are only open from November to April, but daily from 10:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. From the parking lot, there's this cute little shuttle to get you back to the actual campus where all the buildings are, and the driver is great about giving you great little tidbits of information and glimpses of cool things on your way. Once you arrive, you see 3 large buildings surrounding a large pond with a dock and a small pavilion with canoes and kayaks stored under it. One of these buildings is the Sea Turtle Building, one is the Coral Research Center, and the third building is actually not just part of the Florida Aquarium, it is a joint building with the Florida Youth Conservation Centers Network. This building is the Suncoast Youth Conservation Center. This building has all kinds of youth-centered exhibits, as well as interactive exhibits, such as the topography map that changes topography as you move the sand in the sandbox. You also get to touch some sea urchins and sea snails and their shells. This center also shows educational bits about our local wildlife, fishing in our waterways, and more. Now, the main attraction is the Sea Turtle Rehabilitation Center. This building is an open-air building that shows you the turtles in the rehabilitation pools, each species having their own pool. You also get to glimpse into the research room and a veterinary exam room. This room happened to have a turtle's x-ray still up on the screen, which of course is just interesting to look at to many people. Around the corner is the deep dive foraging pool, where they had a bunch of turtles hanging out in their separate little divided spaces. In these spaces, you can see the turtles playing with enrichment toys, diving and flipping and just having a ball. Throughout your walk, you get even more tidbits of information on the different species of sea turtles, where you can find them, and what they do to help them here at the Florida Aquarium Rehabilitation Center. This year, in the 2024 to 2025 season, they actually took on a record number of turtles, which was 55, partially due to hurricanes and some damage that was done to a partner facility due to a hurricane. They do make sure to release the turtles that they can once they've healed enough to be released, and have a cool little tracker thing so you can watch the latest released turtles and where they are. Last but certainly not least is the Coral Research Center. We weren't able to visit on our trip, but they do usually let people do it during other seasons. But they have a laboratory that helps with coral spawning in multiple species. They are working on this to help restore the Florida Reef Tract in partnership with the University of Florida. Directly from their website, numerous science-based, impact-driven projects are conducted within these facilities to strategically protect coral species that are at risk of extinction in the wild, increase coral reproduction rates, advance coral health, and restore the Florida Reef Tract. A visit here is certainly a must-do for anybody interested in sea turtles, marine wildlife, or anybody who is interested in conservation of any of the great creatures in our animal kingdom. To help support this cause, even during the season that they're closed, make sure to visit the Florida Aquarium's main campus in downtown Tampa, Channelside area. To learn about another great animal-related tourist attraction here in Tampa, check out this video on Busch Gardens. And as always, make sure to subscribe to this channel for everything Tampa for you and your fur babies.